Guess what time it is? It's Eureka time. Today is October 27, 2020. We are doing lesson 6, and our objective is I can use a commutative property to make 10. Our key points, what do we need to know to be successful? Well, we need to know what addition is, which this is the plus symbol. We also need to know what an addend is, which is a part, another word for part. And as you can see in my number sentence here, 4 plus 8 equals 12, my addends are circled, which is 4 and 8. Our number sentence, we also need to know what a number sentence is. And our number sentence has two parts and a whole, just like this one, 4 plus 8 equals 12. We also need to know about the make 10 strategy, which we've been learning in the lessons before. And this is an example of the make 10 strategy. We also need to know what a related 10 plus fact, and that's the fact that we've been writing when we make 10 with our make 10 strategy. Starts with 10 plus the leftover part equals our solution. And we also need to know what decompose is, because you're going to hear Ms. Gomez and Ms. Hernandez say this word a lot. And decompose is just another word for break apart. How are we going to do this? Well, step 1, we're going to decompose to make 10. Step 2, circle the parts that make 10. Step 3, draw and identify triangle parts. Step 4, write the 10 plus related fact. And step 5, we're going to count on from 10 to find your solution. If you have a whiteboard, go ahead and take it out. Or if you don't have one, make sure you have a paper and pencil with you to practice. Go ahead and press play when you're ready. Make sure your marker and your pencils are parked. Here's the first one. We cannot sit with our partner, but let's read the expression starting with 5. Get ready. 5 plus 9. What strategy should we use to solve efficiently? Let me give you a clue. What strategy have we been learning about? Get ready. Yes, the make 10 strategy. So we're going to answer in a complete sentence because remember, format matters. We're going to start with the, and we're going to read this sentence and we're going to include the strategy we're going to use. Read it with me. Get ready. The strategy we should use to solve the problem is the make 10 strategy. Awesome job. Kiss your brain. Now let's go ahead and solve using our key points and using our make 10 strategy. Go ahead and write your expression on your whiteboard or on a blank paper. Awesome. 5 plus 9. Let me ask you this before we decompose, which is the first step. Which number is closer to 10? Get ready. Yes, 9. So that means that we are going to make 10 with number 9. That means we're going to break apart our 5. Let's decompose to make 10. Ready? I draw, you draw. So we're going to draw 2 lines like this to make our number bond and to break apart 5. So we know that 9 needs how many more to make 10? Get ready. Yes, 1. So we're going to go ahead and write a 1. And 1, and what other number do we need to make 5? Get ready. Yes, 4. Remember, 4 and 1 make 5. Step 2, we're going to circle the parts that make 10. So let's go ahead and circle. And we put a plus symbol. 9 plus 1 is 10. Go ahead and write it on the side. Step 3, we're going to draw and identify our triangle parts. So let's go ahead and draw our triangles. We should draw a triangle on 10 because that's one of our leftover parts. And our other leftover part is 4. So we're drawing a triangle on 4. Step 4, we're going to write the 10 plus related fact. So we're going to go ahead and write 10 plus, remember we add both of our triangles. So it's going to be 10 plus 4 equals, what is 10 plus 4 equal? Get ready. Yes, 14, but I got a little ahead of myself because step 5 is to count on from 10 to find our solution. So here we would have 4 dots, and we would count on from 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If you already knew it, awesome job. And let's not forget to write an equals and our solution up here. Way to go. Now let's go ahead and try it one more time. Let's read the expression starting with 3. Get ready. Yes, 3 plus 9. Let me ask you this before we start. Which number is closer to 10? 3 or 9? Get ready. Yes, 9. So that means that we're going to make 10 with 9. Go ahead and write this expression on your whiteboard or your blank paper. Step 1, we're going to decompose to make 10. We already said we were going to break apart. We were going to decompose 3 to make 10 with number 9, since 9 is closer to 10. So go ahead and decompose 3. Press play when you're done step 1. Awesome. So after doing step 1, this is what it should look like. Should have broken 3 apart into 1 because 9 and 1 make 10, and 2 because 2 and 1 make 3. So this makes sense. It should not be 3 or 1 because 3 and 1 do not make 3. Step 2. Go ahead and circle the parts that make 10. Press play when you're ready. You should have circled 9 and 1, and you put a plus symbol because 9 plus 1 equals 10. Step 3. Go ahead and draw and identify your triangle parts. Press play when you've done that. You should have drawn a triangle on 10 because that's one of our leftover parts, and on 2 because that's our other leftover part. Step 4. Go ahead and write the 10 plus related fact. Let me give you a hint. Our 10 plus related fact starts with 10. Go ahead and finish it. Press play when you're ready. You should have written the both parts that we have in the triangles, because remember, we add our triangles. So 10 plus 2 equals. And finally, we count on from 10 to find our solution. So if we count on, we have 10, 11, 12. Your answer should be 12. Make sure to put it up here. So that means that 3 plus 9 equals 12. Now go ahead and read the number sentence starting with 3. Get ready. 3 plus 9 equals 12. Awesome job. Ready to practice another one? Go ahead and clean your whiteboards. If you have a paper, go ahead and find the next blank space. Let's read the expression first. Pencils and markers should be parked. Get ready. 9 plus 4. Which number is closer to 10? 9 or 4? Get ready. Yes, 9. So that means that we're going to make 10 with number 9. What does that mean? That we're decomposing number 4. That means we're breaking apart number 4. Step 1. Decompose to make 10. Now it's your turn. Go ahead and decompose number 4. Press play to check your work. You should have broken apart 4 into 1 and 3. Because 1 and 9, because 9 needs 1 more to make 10, and 1 and 3 make 4. Step 2, circle the parts that make 10. Press play when you've done that. You should have circled 9 and 1 and put a plus symbol because 9 plus 1 make 10. Step 3, draw and identify your triangle parts. Go. Press play when you're ready to check your work. Awesome. You should have drawn a triangle on number 10 and number 3, because those are your leftover parts. Step 4, go ahead and write the 10 plus related fact. Press play when you're ready to check your work. Everyone should have 10 plus 3. Remember that we add our both triangles up together. And finally, step 5, you count on from 10 to find your solution. Some of you already know what 10 plus 3 is. And if you don't know, make sure you count on. You draw 3 dots and count on from 10. Count on with me. Get ready. 10, 11, 12, 13. What's 10 plus 3? Get ready. Yes, 13. Make sure, don't forget to write your answer in the number sentence at the top. Let's go ahead and read the number sentence now, starting with 9. Get ready. 9 plus 4 equals 13. Awesome job. We are doing great. Next expression. Markers and pencils should be parked. Let's go ahead and read the expression together. Get ready. 9 plus 6. Let me ask you this. Which number is closer to 10? 9 or 6? Get ready. Yes, 9. So that means that we're going to make 10 with number 9. What does that mean also? That we're breaking apart or we're decomposing number 6. Ready? Step 1. Decompose to make 10. Press play when you've done that. You should have decomposed number 6 into 1 and 5 because 1 plus 5 makes 6 and 9 needs 1 more to make 10. Step 2, circle the parts that make 10. Go ahead and do it. Yes, you should have circled 9 and 1. Sorry about my circle. And because 9 plus 1 makes 10. Make sure that if you didn't write the 10 on the side, you go ahead and write it now. Step 3, draw and identify your triangle parts. Press play when you've done that. You should have drawn a triangle on 10 and 5 because those are your leftover parts. Remember, the triangle parts, you add them together. Step 4, write the 10 plus related fact. Press play when you've done that. You should have written 10 plus 5 because those are my 2 triangle parts. And step 5, count on from 10 to find your solution. If you haven't done so already, if not, you can count on. Let me draw my 5 dots. So I would count on from 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 plus 5 is, get ready. Yes, 15. Don't forget to write your answer next to 9 plus 6. We're going to go ahead and read the number sentence starting with 9. Get ready. 9 plus 6 equals 15. Awesome job. Remember, practice makes perfect. And as we practice more and more, we will get better. Now it's time for you to open up your problem set. Go ahead and open up your problem set to lesson 6. Write your name, date, and your goal. Let me move this so you can see your goal. Today's date is October 27, 2020, and the goal is to get a 90 or higher on end of module. Press play when you've done that. Number 1 is already done for us. So the instructions say solve. The first one has already been done for you. So if you look at 9 plus 2 equals 11, they already broke apart 2 because 9 is closer to 10, and they are going to make into 1 and 1 because 9 and 1 make 10. Go ahead and circle them with me. Let's make sure all of our strategies are there, and we write a 10. Then We draw our triangles on our leftover parts, which is 10 and 1. And then we add our triangles. 10 plus 1 equals 11, just like they have right there. Let's go ahead and figure this one out. This one, what do you notice about this number sentence? Yes, that it's the same one. It has the same parts and the same whole number, except the parts are just flipped. Do we still get the same answer? Look at your whole number. Get ready. Yes, and that was part of our objective today, learning that no matter how we add the parts, you will still get the same answer. So let's go ahead and show our strategies on 2 plus 9 equals 11. Let's circle the parts that, since they already did step 1, which is they decomposed 2, let's go ahead and do step 2. Let's circle the parts and make 10. So we circle 9 and 1. We write a plus symbol and write a 10. Then step 2 is we draw, we identify our triangle parts. So we draw a triangle on 10. And what other number do we draw a triangle on? Get ready. Yes, 1. And then we add our triangle parts together, which is 10 plus 1 or 1 plus 10. And it gives you, get ready. Yes, it still gives you 11. And if you can see here, it asking you to write the bond for the related 10 plus fact, which they already did. And the related 10 plus fact, if you haven't noticed, is just the parts that are in our triangles. So if you can see 10 and 1, 1 and 10. So your parts are 10 and 1, and your whole number is 11, which is your answer. During the live session, we will practice these some more. See you then.